Hello, YouTube. So, this is my probably fourth or fifth attempt trying to do a solo campaign. I never got around to it. Or I tried and it didn't work out. Today I actually recorded some pen and paper solo campaign, but I realized I don't really have the space for that to make maps and film. It was very haphazard and very crappy. So instead we're going to switch over to D&D Beyond. The rules are simple. They're going to be level 1 characters. There's going to be 4 of them. And the goal is level 1 through 20. So the way it's going to work is you'll see combat. We'll use the maps. What is it called? Is it just called maps? I believe? Yeah, tools. Just maps. Virtual tabletop. Using that for combat. I will write out a story. And the way it's going to work is you're not going to see me roleplay, obviously. Instead, it's going to be me by myself acting it out. The main reason I'm doing this is because I kind of want the practice to do voices, to practice roleplay. Because I've been playing for 10 years, since 2015. And I can do the story part and I can do the combat part, but roleplay, I have a habit of kind of more or less, not doing voices, not really getting immersed, not immersing my players. They don't seem to mind, but I want to increase the... What's the word? I want to increase their fun. I want them to have more fun. So this is going to be an exercise that I can practice with, and I'm going to post on YouTube just because that way I can go back and look and say, okay, I did this right or I did this wrong. But the first character we're going to make today is a drow wizard named Jerry, who is suggested by one of my players, Eddie, who plays Austin in the Psychic campaign. He suggested a drow wizard, even gave the name Jerry. So we're going to do that. So let's go through and see if we can't find a profile picture for a Jerry. Kind of like this one. It's like, yeah, that works. So we're going to use every book available. We will be doing XP for level up because there's going to be a lot of combat, and I kind of want to... I like the crunch of XP. Fixed, or we're going to do manual HP. And we're going to make this campaign only. Modifiers on top, using comforts. Okay. So right off the bat, we want wizard. So we will, add class, level 1, core wizard traits. We're going to pick investigate. No, we're going to pick what should we pick? This is tough. I'll go with Arcana and investigation. Well, for spellcasting, and I'm going to read these. It's been a while. I make characters for the campaign, for my other campaigns, for Psyche especially. I have a habit of making a character very quickly, and not like I had the circumstance where I actually made a character for the campaign for the players to have as a backup, not a backup, I'm sorry, as someone who would aid them. And I made the stupid decision of not giving them any spells. So I had to take 5 minutes during the game, I put it on pause, and I had to physically give them spells, which was stupid of me. But we're going to go through and read. So, as a student of arcane magic, you have learned to cast spells. Cantrips. You know 3 wizard cantrips of your choice. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can replace one of your cantrips from this feature with another wizard cantrip of your choice. When you reach wizard levels 4 and 10, you learn another wizard cantrip of your choice, as shown in the cantrips column of the wizard features table. Cantrips, yeah. Spellbook. Your wizardly apprenticeship... I do apologize, I am a little bit dyslexic. I get letters and words, so I might fumble every now and then. Apprenticeship culminated in the creation of a unique book, your spellbook. It is a tiny object that weighs 3 pounds, contains 100 pages, and can be read only by you or someone casting Identify. You determine the book's appearance and materials, such as a gilt-edged tome or a collection of vellum bound with twine. I have no idea what the hell vellum is. The book contains the level 1 spells. What? Yeah, level 1 plus spells Starts with 6 level 1 wizard spells of your choice. That's weird, because when I made the pen and paper, it only said 4 spells that I knew. Okay. Whenever you gain a wizard level after 1, add 2 wizard spells of your choice to your spellbook. Spell slots. The wizard features table shows how many spell slots you have to cast your level 1 plus spells. You regain all expended slots when you finish a long rest. Prepared spells of level 1 and up. You prepare the list of level 1 spells that are available for you to cast with this feature. To do so, choose 4 spells from your spell book. The chosen spells must be of a level for which you have spell slots. So it is, you have 4 that you have prepped, but you know 6. See, I'm learning. The number of spells on your list increases as you gain wizard levels, as shown in the prepared spells column of the wizard features table. Whenever that number increases, choose additional wizard spells until the number of spells on your list matches the number in the table. The chosen spells must be of a level for which you have spell slots. For example, if you're a level 3 wizard, your list of prepared spells can include 6 spells of levels 1 and 2 in any combination chosen from your spellbook. If another wizard feature gives you spells that you always have prepared, those spells don't count against the number of spells you can prepare with this feature, but those spells otherwise count as wizard spells for you. Changing your prepared spells. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can change your list of prepared spells, replacing any of the spells there with spells from your spellbook. Spellcasting ability. Intelligence is your spellcasting ability for your wizard spells. Spellcasting focus. You can use an arcane focus or your spellbook as a spellcasting focus for your wizard spells. And then we have expanding and replacing a spellbook. Copying a spell into the book. When you find a level 1 plus wizard spell, you can copy it into your spellbook, if it's of a level you can prepare and if you have time to copy it. For each level of the spell, the transaction takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold pieces. Afterward, you can prepare the spell like the other spells in your spellbook. That is one of the main parts of Wizard that I love. The fact that you find a spell, it is yours so long as you have the capability and the coin to copy it. And I love that. Wizard was my first class. I played a Tiefling Wizard. So I know a little bit about Wizard, mostly 2014. Actually, I know more as a Dungeon Master because I've been a forever DM for a long time now. Ritual Adept. You can cast any spell as a ritual if that spell has the ritual tag and the spell is in your spellbook. You needn't have the spell prepared, but you must read from the book to cast a spell in this way. And then Arcane Recovery. You regain some of your magical energy by studying your spellbook. When you finish a short rest, you can choose expended spell slots to recover. The spell slots can have a combined level equal to no more than half your wizard level, round up. And none of the slots can be level 6 or higher. For example, if you're a level 4 wizard, you can recover up to 2 levels worth of spell slots, regaining either 1 level 2 spell slot or 2 level 1 spell slots. Once you use this feature, you can't do it again until you finish a long rest. So there's the basics. Our max hit points are 12. I'll take it. That's very strange. I haven't touched the spell. Okay, whatever. Background, I already know I want to be a noble. So our gaming set, always Dragon Chest. That's just my go-to. And then we have Skilled, which is Origin Feat. You gain proficiency in any combination of 3 skills or tools of your choice. So first off, we're going to pick Alchemists. We're going to pick... Where is it? We're going to pick... No, I already have Dragon Chest to know. Where is it? It's deep in there. Not monster harvesting tools, not medicine. Perception. Now we gotta scroll again. Let's start from the bottom. Zook. Yarding. Okay, yeah, I'll defer to you, game. I'll defer to you, D&D Beyond. I want... Where is it? Not Smith Tools. Not Religion. I already got Persuasion, which is nice. Navigator's Tools. I have a plan for that. And my abilities calls, let's do increase 2. So we're going to give Intelligence 2, and we're going to give Strength. No, not Strength. I'm sorry. No, we want that. We want Strength to be Charisma. A little bit charismatic. The background details, such as character details, physical characteristics, personal characteristics, that's not really going to come into play. I will make a background. The plan is to have segments that are just me over images, narrating like journal entries, the conversations they have between each other before combat. But this campaign will mostly focus on combat. It's kind of an exercise in combat. But I will be doing voices and practicing my roleplay in certain scenarios. Next we have species, which again we're going elf. confirm, and we're going Elven Lineage. Where is it? Drow. So you are a part of a lineage that grants you supernatural abilities. Choose a lineage from the Elven Lineages table. You gain the level 1 benefits of that lineage, and then you get more as you level up. So we picked Drow. So our level 1 ability is the range of your dark vision increases to 120 feet. You also know the Dancing Lights cantrip. And then at level 3 we get Fairy Fire. At level 5 we get access to the Darkness spell. We get, oh boy, we want Wisdom. So yeah, so Elven's Lineage spells. When you choose your Elven Lineage and at character levels 3 and 5, you learn a spell as shown on the table. You always have that spell prepared. You can cast it once without a spell slot, and you regain the ability to cast it in that way when you finish a long rest. You can also cast a spell using any spell slots you have of the appropriate level. Perfect. Fey Ancestry. You have advantage on saving throws you make to avoid or end the charm condition. Keen Senses. You have proficiency in Insight, Perception, or Survival. We're going Insight. And then finally, Language. We're actually gonna... Oop, that's loud. We're gonna roll for languages, because that's what I've been doing lately. So let me just get my dice out. Put those on the side. Where's my D12? Well, I'll just grab a D12. I'll grab this one. No! I dropped it! I dropped the dice. Here we go. Ready? 12. Orc. Hey, I'll take it. Where is it? Orc. And then one more. A 1. Common Sign Language. Hey, maybe that'll play into the character's background. Who knows? But those are our languages. Next is ability score. We are going to be doing manual rolled. And I apologize if this is loud. I don't know. The dice make noise when you roll them on D&D Beyond. So I'm not sure how loud this is going to be, but let's go for it. First one is a 14. Pretty good. Second one is an 11. Pretty good. Third is a 16. Okay. Fourth is a 9. Okay, lowest one so far. 12. One more. And 12. So we want our intelligence. Let's go right off the bat. Intelligence 16. Sorry, my phone's vibrating. I'm going to move it off the table. We want our wisdom to be 14. 11 will be our dex. Strength will be 12. Con. What? Yeah, whiz. And then, no, you know what? Actually, I want my strength to be 9. So apply ability scores. Okay, so our strength is 9. Dexterity 11, Constitution 12, Intelligence 18, Wisdom 14, and Charisma 13. Next we have equipment. We are going to start with our starting equipment. I'm not going to go and do any purchasing or anything. We want the dragon chest. So we start with 2 daggers, an arcane focus, quarterstaff, a robe, our spellbook, a scholar's pack, and 5 gold pieces, along with the noble starting equipment, which is the gaming set, dragon chest, fine clothes, perfume, and 29 gold pieces. So we'll add that, and we will use the backpack. I guess we'll wield... No, you know what? I don't want to wield the dagger. Let's wield the quarterstaff, and we're all set. So view character sheet. Let's see if it works, because sometimes D&D Beyond hates me. So yeah, there's our character. Now, we're going to do the fun part, which are spells. So we know 6. So first off, let's grab our cantrips. For cantrips, I would like... Where is it? Finger guns. No, I want Firebolt. I want... Not light, because we can see in the dark. Prestidigitation. That's perfect. And then where is it? I finally... Yep, Toll the Dead. Okay, so those are our cantrips. Now we know 4 prepared. We know 6 spells. We can only have 4 prepared. So let's go to our first level spells. Where does it start? It starts with Absorb Elements. So to start, we're grabbing Burning Hands, just because it's really good. We're going to grab Charm Person, so we have 4 more. We're going to grab Comprehend Languages. No, Detect Magic. We're going to grab Featherfall. So that's 4, so 2 more. And we're going to learn Mage Armor, because we're squishy, and Magic Missile. Okay. And let's go to Prepared Spells. Oh, we'll go to Spellbook. We want to do Burning Hands, Charm Person, Detect Magic, Featherfall. So that's 4. Yep, 4. Okay, so our spell's done. I think that's about it. Yeah. See, this is so much. When I did this on pen and paper, I have used D&D Beyond to the point where it is a handicap. Where when I've tried to make a character pen and paper, pencil and paper, however you want to say it, I have a habit of forgetting what to do. But for now, this is Jerry, the elf drow wizard, level 1, ready for adventure. We find our adventurer, Jerry, tending to the halls of his library. Not his library, the family library. He comes here for solace and comfort as the day winds down. He sits up behind the desk and reads anything that piques his interest. However, Jerry has a problem. Entering in through the front of the hall is a man whose name did not save. His name is Artor, his loan shark. You see, Jerry has a gambling habit, a bad one. Not just because he gambles a lot, but because he loses a lot. Jerry sees Artor enter and immediately goes on the defensive. Before he can say anything, Artor speaks up. Oi, Jaddy. It's been 2 months, and you've been ducking me. I'm here to collect. Jerry composes himself. Oh, Artor, I was just about to come find you. I should have your coin in about a week. Double what I had promised. Artor laughs and moves forward. Oh, it's a little late for that, Jerry. He gets closer. I'm not here for the gold. I'm here for you. And that... Oh, how do I... let's see. End combat. This is my second time trying to record this. So roll initiative, 19 and 16. So right off the bat, Jerry is first. Looking at the scenario, he is in his family library. He is at home. He has the advantage. Artor is a bandit, a simple one at that. Even at level 1, Jerry has a fairly good chance of beating him. But he's a wizard. His health is only 13, 2 points higher than Artor's. So this could go poorly. But Jerry has the advantage. He is going first. Right off the bat, Jerry is going to panic and cast Burning Hands, which is a 15-foot cone. That's the wrong one. 15-foot cone, which would not hit right now. So Jerry's going to have to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet, and the cone would still not hit. So instead, he's going to have to alternative. Firebolt. So it's a +6 to hit. We roll the d20. That's a 9. Artor's AC is 12. So that is a fail. So he does not hit. It is now Artor's turn. Artor, seeing the sudden firebolt, is going to laugh to himself and pull out his hand crossbow. His crossbow is a light crossbow, not a hand crossbow. A light crossbow, +3 to hit. We will roll it. A 14. That will hit. So 1d8 plus 1 damage. Jerry takes 5 damage. So he's down to 8 hit points. 8 out of 13. But that's all Artor can do. He's gonna hold his position because he does not know of the spell that that Jerry tried to cast. He does not know he tried to cast Burning Hands, so he's going to assume that this is a safe distance. At least I will be doing that. Jerry's going to move 5, 10 right in front of Artor, and this time he is going to cast Burning Hands, which is a dexterity saving throw. So we'll roll dexterity saving throw. That's a 6. That is a fail. Jerry will roll 3d6 for damage. That's 12 damage. That is 1 above Artor's health. So the library is silent, save for the crackling of fire as Artor casts Burning Hands. It engulfs... Jerry casts Burning Hands. It engulfs Artor as he screams in pain from the flames climbing up him and singeing his flesh and burning his clothes. He crumples to the floor, a pile of ash. However, the fire begins to spread. Jerry panics and flees, hoping to find aid.